Morning guys, welcome to Kew Bridge. We're on the Thames path, cycleway path. We're going to try to follow the river east to the town, into town. We're starting at Kew Bridge. We stayed here last night after yesterday's visit to Kew Gardens. There's a heron on the back of that barge there. I bet you can't see it. So Kew Bridge, more bridges to go. Thank you. I'm going to call this Kew Railway Bridge. So I looked on the map and it doesn't give it any other name. Let's look at the stonework. Isn't that gorgeous? So, stone pillars, wrought ironwork. That's pretty lovely, that is. The Victorians knew how to do things. There's a train rattles overhead. So I guess that was a pedestrian foot tunnel at one time. Shame it's, you know, it's all overgrown. Lovely bit of heritage. Not particularly well maintained. Right. So here's a river. So we've come down from Kew. This is still Kew, I guess. It could be City Bridge. I know, City Barge, the pub's called over there. There's a skiff on his way up the river. Right, back later. So we're at Chiswick Bridge now. Fairly plain, little bit ornate. Certainly the Kew Railway Bridge has got the edge on character. Still a cool bridge though. I cycled along Chiswick High Street yesterday and that's blooming amazing, absolutely fantastic. These steps, you see these steps often on films on these bridges in London. Oh, there's a boat going up the river. See if we can capture that. Trees in the way. I stand still and you just about see it in the centre frame there. It disappears under the bridge. Right, here's a Brompton Electric. As ever, brilliant. Catch you in a bit. I've only made it to the ship, just down from Chiswick Bridge. But look at that. That's destined to be Riverside Apartments. Amazing. Right, the building I've just shown you here was the Stag Brewery. UK home of Budweiser. Let's hope when they do the conversion into apartments, because obviously that's what's going to happen, they restore and retain this. Still on unsurfaced track. That'll probably change as we get down towards Richmond or Putney. Who knows? We'll find out later. So now we're on Barnes, or under Barnes Railway Bridge. It has a walkway this side and a pillar, brick road bridge. The old ticket office there. That must be the Barnes station. Again, raw time construction, as most of them are. Cool bit of cycleway there on duckboard, but if you can look across the other side in the far distance, there's a sweeping down bit of modern cycle route. It was pretty cool. Anyway, Barnes Railway Bridge, and I guess this is Barnes. Right, more to come. So now we're at Hammersmith Bridge, which is now closed to traffic, I believe. Whether it remains closed to traffic, probably. That's a suspension bridge. You can see the chains that hold the walkway. The north side of the river, all the way from Kew, has been built up all the way along the river. There's some nice houses this side of the river in Kew, but not a lot south side. We pedal on and see, we pedal under the bridge. A couple of really rather nice towers there, quite ornate. We'll just have a stop. So there's some work going on. I guess that's why it's closed. Maybe the anchor points aren't what they should be. Right, we'll bring you back from another one. I'm going to call this Rowing Club Row, because there's a row of boat houses from King's College, one there for sale, Dulwich College, Crabtree Boat Club, Westminster School Boat Club, Rhineley Sailing Club, I guess that is. That could be Richmond Bridge. We'll know in a minute. Little view up the river. Right, onward and upward. Right, not Roehampton. No, I did say Roehampton. I don't know what I said. Richmond, probably. I have no idea what I said last time. It's Putney Bridge, and I should know because I come to Putney. Well, there you go, and that'll be Putney Railway Bridge. This is Putney Wharf, one of these splendid retail type live alongside developments. Let's cycle and film for a bit. We're on hard surface now, which is brilliant because the track up to yet has been a nice piece of art. The track up to yet has been cobbles, stone, brick. Quite tiring at times, but we've made it onto something nice and smooth. So There's Putney Road Bridge. And I'm sure this is Putney Rail Bridge. Now I think this is where the underground passes. Maybe totally wrong. Bit of a statue there. Don't know quite what that is. Brewhouse Lane. I see. Right, I'll just pull up to switch off. Ah, there's a railway bridge. Let's go and look at that. This is the bridge, and it's one that's the end of the railway bridge heading towards the Thames. Rather gaily painted. I assume I can duck onto the left somewhere down to the back down to the Thames path. No idea really, but we'll go along here for a bit. Lovely houses, still in the earshot of transport heading in and out of the airport. So I'm glad we saw that little bit of the railway bridge, because I don't guess we're not going to see any more of it. Riverside walk straight on. Cyclists dismount. Bicycles must be pushed through Blade Mews. Right, so we'll walk through Blade Mews and film to see if we can see why Blade Mews is special. You got to push a push bike, but you can bring your car. One of the many wonders of man. Right, I'll switch off here. Don't particularly want to look at Blade Mews, do we? Yeah. Got to the other side. Again, it's in the distance. So we're in the Wandsworth Park side. Wandsworth Park doesn't look anything special really, just a park, an unkempt park. There's a lot of no signs for Wandsworth Park. A list of no things you can't do. Hey ho, on we go. So I think this is Wandsworth moorings, which are houseboats. Some are really rather pretty and well decked out, and some are big, some are small. Some are purposely built as houseboats. And as you can see further along, we're heading into what we know as the London city skyline of the tall buildings and everything else. We're just dropping down onto a boardwalk, which is Wandsworth Spit, I believe. So we'll have a look at Wandsworth Spit. I'm sure it's not cycling. Rat. Oh, let's even cut it off. Look at that. Hello, Ratty. Hello, Ratty. Oh, wow. Never far from a rat. Where's he gone? Come back, Ratty, but I won't hurt you. Right, so Wandsworth Spit. There's a couple of old London buses over there. You see the top of them? That must be a council depot, probably recycling then, because there's a dustbin lorry coming out. More high rise. Bit of a doobie on here. Let's see what it says, if it says anything on it. I guess it's a sale. It is a sale. Sale 2003 by Sophie Horton. Nice one, Sophie. And there we have an anchor. And the nanny state still prevails. Do not climb. Shall we go up it? I think probably not now, but it'll be a must in the evening to climb up that. Danger, do not climb. So this is commercial space downstairs. There was a name. Family living all around. And the river's ahead. So here we have Wandsworth Bridge. They're working on it. I think there's only works vehicles going across at the moment. Nicely painted blue. Like a single arch with two half arches. There's the cityscape coming into view. I think I need a drink. There's a cityscape coming into view. We'll keep moving. Ooh, no chance, but you follow the shoreline on the right hand side to the next bridge, and then 1, 2, third arch from the right, you can see the post office tower, or what I know is the post office tower. I think it's called something else now. Right, onward and upward. So here we have Battersea Bridge. Now I think Battersea Bridge is for the overline or surface trains, rather than, should I say, overline. Let's just go to the end here, have a look through the arches. Boats moored up, houseboats. So Battersea Bridge. So hopefully we'll see Battersea. Let's keep the camera rolling. Let's see where we go. Do we go down there? Yeah, looks like it. We're going anyway. Albion Quay. Right, we'll switch off. Pull up here. This is normal, I found on this trip to London. Zero groundworks maintenance. A lot of that I've seen. We'll take a stab at this and say, I'm sure it's Battersea Bridge, Battersea Road Bridge, and I reckon when we go around the John Horner there, we'll have the power station come into view. So Battersea Road Bridge, here's a view along river and the housing, and a bit of a statue here of two people passing a child. Can't read the plaque. In town, John Rivara commissioned and on loan from what's built Homes Limited. So what's built homes have done the tax dodge, bought a bit of art, put it there, it's a company asset. Crafty buggers. Right, that's it from Battersea Bridge. So we're coming up to the Albert Bridge now. That is gorgeous. That is a wonderful bridge. Oops. Cyclist dismount. Let's jump off. So there we have Albert Bridge. Gorgeous. I can see some church bells ding. It must be midday. I bet you can't hear the bells. Right, let's get a bit closer. So we've got another little bridge off the Thames, side of the Albert Bridge, into Ransom's Dock. Tide's on the way out. It goes on quite a way down there. More of this riverside living against a splendid bridge. Just see the shard through there. Bring you back in a minute. So, Battersea Bridge, and beyond Battersea Railway Bridge, I believe. My mate Thomas, he'll be putting me right on all these bridges. When he watches the video, he knows it like the back of his hand. Don't you, Thomas? So there's the Albert Bridge. There goes a tug, or a lighter, or some sort of river working boat. A bit of a launch coming up the other way. Quite rapidly. Where is it? It was coming up there. Here we go, it's going to slow down. Right. Probably next stop, power station. So there we have the Battersea Railway Bridge again. A Thames Clipper taxi boat thing, and there's Battersea Power Station. Iconic London landmark, been there forever. And we're heading further into Skyscraper City, and it's getting busier. So we're coming up to Vauxhall Bridge next. Got a beach down there, the London beach. Can't get on it, I wouldn't mind going on there. So we're up back up the river, Battersea Power Station, the Battersea Bridges. So rather tired looking apartments opposite. Something from the 80s, I guess. Rather blockhouse-ish. Anyway, Vauxhall Bridge, that's what we've come to look at. And the one after that is Westminster Bridge. And I think I'll take you down to Waterloo Bridge. That's probably as far as I'm going to get. Or maybe the Tower Bridge, we'll see. So this is Lambeth Bridge. So I guess we've got to do the Lambeth Walk, if we can remember how it goes. Beyond there you've got the House of Parliament, Big Ben Clock Tower. The bell is Big Ben. The London Eye is through there, and Westminster Bridge has got to be the next one, I think. Or Waterloo, don't know. Let's have a look. So we have the House of Parliament and Westminster Bridge. I'm going to knock it on the head here because it's getting incredibly busy. So I'm going to go and get some grub, call in at Brompton Junction for some bits, and then head for the station. So thank you for watching.